I'm joined here today with Constable Melannie Flynn from the Lloydminster RCMP. And yeah, 2024 has been quite the year. Why don't you just take me through, the RCMP's 2024?
Thanks for having me, by the way. My role with the Lloydminster RCMP is the community policing unit here at the detachment. And so I will talk a little bit about our community policing initiatives this year and what those looked like, and then highlight a little bit more about just touch a little bit on some of the I guess concerns of the community that we've heard and that we've kind of addressed over the past year, so 2024. So yeah, since this year's been a good one, we had joined on with the Lloydminster Home Base Committee. So we got invited to join with their committee, which has been really great from a community policing standpoint. Being able to connect with other advocates in the city, and because we're hearing a lot of concern, a lot of chatter around unhoused population and concerns and worries around that. So the being able to be on that committee has been really helpful. We've had lots of successes with housing individuals, and it's just a committee that really is working kind of outside of the box, which is great to see. We have participated in several senior engagement events this year, including the senior lunch and learn hosted by LEAP, and some of the senior luncheons over at the Olive Tree, as well as some presentations and just connections over at the Dr. Hemstock Cook buildings and Jubilee Home, which has been really great. It's great to connect with our seniors. It's nice to hear what their concerns are around the city and around policing. And I heard we had lots of questions and talk around scooters and pedestrian traffic and stuff like that. So we were able to address some of those concerns. Starting off the year with the warmer months. So in the summer, we saw kind of an influx of an increase in bike thefts and a lot of community concern around that. A lot of chatter on our social media and stuff like that regarding the bike thefts. So we did put in some operations to combat that. So those were headed by our crime reduction team. They were able to catch and charge some of the offenders by implementing some outside of the box thinking as well. We also really promoted our bike index to the public, and I think we saw the public, the residents really latching on to the bike index and actually participating with it. And our city bylaw really were the driving force around that. So we were able to catch and charge a few of those offenders, which was good. And then now that it's cold, it's cooled down and we don't see as much of that action anymore around bikes. But we anticipate, once the melt comes, there may be an increase again, but we will again put on some of those operations to combat that. When fall kind of rolled around, schools got back into play. That's my primary role, is school resource officer work, along with Constable Booth. He is at the public schools, so preparing with the schools like safety plans and lockdown procedures. We did a lot of that in September. There were some new school changeouts this year, like Avery moving into the old Bar Colony. So kind of working with the schools to develop strong, safe plans there. We did some of that in September. And then in October, we participated in the Trunk or Treat event. That was really wonderful, hosted by the Lloyd Co-op at the Lloyd X grounds. We saw over 2,000 youth come and connect with us there. We were able to host that in partnership with Midwest Victim Services. So that was a great partnership.
So you guys got new body worn cameras. Why don't you just tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Alberta RCMP have rolled out their new body worn camera system. So you will see this well this year as well as into 2025. You'll see officers on the road with some cameras on their chest or on their vests. And those that's our new body worn camera system. So there is public policy out there about that if you want to do further gather further information about it. But as officers, we're looking forward to just having that, well, having them for our safety and also safety of the public.
Alrighty, well, perfect. Yeah, thanks a lot for taking the time to, just kind of give us a rundown of 2024 and tell us a little bit about 2025. You have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and happy holidays to everybody at the RCMP.
Yeah, you as well. The Lloyd RCMP wish everyone, their families, and everyone they're going to visit amongst the holidays a safe and happy holidays.